The idea that they thought that they were going to go to other countries and find a woman who was going to date their brother was insane to me. Looked at me. Filipino women said they was not for the game. Y'all are better off with American women. American women are probably the most lenient that you will ever find. Women are basically out here paying y'all bills. We were willing to work with men. We were willing to meet men halfway there. Down and either try to change so that you could get yourself an American woman, because like I said, that's the most lenient you gonna get.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to click that notification bell just to make sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Alright guys, let's hop right into it. Now today, you already know what it is. We have more 90-day fiance blaming thingamajigs. That's what they are nowadays, thingamajigs. Let me hop right into it.
Financially, and that's just how it is.
That is just...
And this is exactly why when that whole passport bro movement happened, I didn't get outraged. I didn't get upset. I didn't even say, because I just knew in my spirit that these men were about to make out of themselves. The idea that they thought that they were going to go to other countries and find a woman who was going to date their brother was insane to me. Insane. I was like, this is how I knew. I was like, y'all don't even got no business having no passport, because y'all ain't never been anywhere. Because let me tell you, I have been to other countries, okay? My passport is stamped.
Are we caring about that?
First of all, in Dubai, y'all worried about $200 dates?
Dubai. Did she just name Dubai? Who in their right mind is going to Dubai to find cooperative woman? Who? Let her finish though.
Y'all complain about $200 dates? You go to Dubai, you better not even go and approach one of their women, okay? Their women are well taken care of. I'm talking about, we hearing about women's getting Bugattis and, you know, all these fancy cars as push presents. Push presents, okay? First dates, you're getting bags. You're not getting two.
She's trying to compare passport bros to all you sheiks.
All we need is one night in Dubai.
She's trying to compare passport bros to Fortune 100, Fortune 500 company big time business starters.
Making progress.
Multimillionaires. What are you doing?
Understand something. If you want to be a CIA man, a confident, intelligent, and assertive guy, you are going to be insulted because you're a winner. Winners always get insulted by losers.
Why? Turn the brain back on, lady.
Emotional damage.
Really? Come on now. What?
That's nothing, okay? Then y'all was going to Asia, and I was like, do y'all know in China there's such a thing as you need to be able to afford to date. Like in China, you have to be able to afford to date. You need to have a job. You cannot be
They're going to call you arrogant. They're going to call you condescending. They're going to throw a bunch of insults at you. Name me how many people hate Tom Brady and the Patriots. But you know who doesn't hate him? Patriots fans.
are not a thing over in Asia. Those women are not taken. I'll never forget going to Philippines last year and, talking to my friends, and I was like,
She's talking like guys are going to places with cash, right? Do you know guys are taking vacations and going to countries for months at a time? I'm talking about guys that are like me there's guys like me that go and live in these countries, right? But you just will ignore that, won't do your research. Hobo. What? And she's about to say Philippines next.
I'll never forget going to Philippines last year and, talking to my friends, and I was like, in America, they be, arguing about 50-50 and everything. And they looked at me, are these men or are these young boys that are having these conversations? Like, they looked at me. Filipino women said they was not for the game.
Stop the cap.
the money is 6-7 times over in the Philippines at any given basis? Are you talking to man and woman in the Philippines? There's man and woman every. See, these women got it confused, right? They think guys are going to these countries, and most of the guys know. And for anybody that doesn't know, there's man and woman in every country, right? She's probably talking to them. I don't doubt that did happen. I'm here now. Most people I see in the street understand. They look at what's going on right now and they're going, wait a minute, what? That's happening? They're talking about you, not about us.
And don't even think that you can go to any country in Africa and run that either, because in Africa...
See, this is what happens when women assume everything. She's talking with emotions without logic at all, right? A man sitting here reacting to her that's currently in the Philippines, that went around doing interviews with people in the Philippines. Now, let me tell you the truth, right? I've done interviews before and had women say, well, I don't want to take care of a man. But most of them had no problem. I was just boo. It was vanilla. Women say, I have no problem. You'll have one out of a bunch of 10. Maybe 2 sometimes. Right? Because what's happening is guys are coming over. Guys are providers. You got it all wrong. You talking about the couple of guys that you're dealing with. Once again, another you problem.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Not only are you taking care of that woman, you might be taking care of her family too. And your family at the same time. To be truthful, y'all are better off with American women.
I will not look for you. I will not pursue you.
American women are probably the most lenient that you will ever find.
Now look at this.
How much money does a guy need to make in order to be with you?
Well, since I'm a dentist, he has to make either equal or more. Over 100,000. I mean, he needs to take me to nice restaurants. That's all I care about, so...
How tall does he need to be?
I'm 5 foot, so over 5 foot. 6 foot, I can't do anything less.
What's your height requirement for a guy?
5'5".
He has to be 5'5".
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
How much does he have to make a year?
300K.
This is delusional.
He has to make 300K.
He has to make 300K.
All right, bet. Delusional.
See that? Guilt trip guys into saying you can't leave. That's what this is all for, right? All of this passport bro, this fake rhetoric going on right now needs to be addressed. That's why when guys comment and say, oh, well, Jay, why are you still addressing? Oh, no. Every single video has to be addressed. Want to know why? Because the same thing will happen for another 20, 30 years. Where guys look like imbeciles when we leave the country. Right? Pastor bros are correcting that right now.
Facts.
Are there some bad apples? Yes, there's always bad apples everywhere. Most guys leaving those bad apples. And we're repainting that narrative that's in the world about us. Right? About American men. And then also black men in general. Right? Because not only black men in the pastor bros, but you already know that's who they're trying to bash. You see what's going on? You see who's doing it, right? Trying to put it all on black men. So black men right now that are pastor bros are repainting that narrative in a positive light.
Women are basically out here paying y'all bills.
You can't make it up.
Right? Like it's a lot of men driving around with sorority tags on their cars. So we know. In America, a lot of these women, they're okay with y'all living with y'all moms.
So if 60% of men out there, and especially black men, that's what you're talking about, right, are single and childless, and the ones that are having the most babies are who? The Pookies and Ray-Rays. Driving around with tags. Does that sound like a man who's single and childless? Or does it sound like a man that's irresponsible? Like I seen a video today, I'm going to react to that video soon, where a guy had 4 kids, only made like $600 a week. It was wild. Why do you keep having kids? Pastor bros ain't doing stuff like that.
They're okay with y'all not taking them out on dates. They're okay with the Netflix and chill. But the problem is, y'all are now seeing that a lot of American women are no longer with it. No longer with it because it's exhausting. It's exhausting. We were willing to work with men. We were willing to meet men halfway there. But the problem was men did not want to come halfway.
People are going to come at you. They're going to say, you're, like I said, one of the biggest ones they're going to call you is you're full of yourself. You think you're so this. You think you're so that. To say that, people who are trying to keep you down. They're not telling you that because they think less of you, they're telling you that because you have the nerve to believe in yourself and stand on what it is you believe.
Men want everything done for them. They don't want to do.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
But they want all the benefits of being a man. So I'm glad when I seen this, I said, aha, you thought you was about to get somebody submissive and you ain't think you was going to have to provide. That's not how this works.
No, you're talking about a guy that was a fool. That guy was a fool. You take a guy being a fool to bash a whole group of other men. That's individual. Say if I did something wrong, say tomorrow, right? That still doesn't stem on all Paso bros. It doesn't. It doesn't reflect all Paso bros, I meant to say. It doesn't.
So, all you passport bros, good luck to you out there. Hope you find what you're looking for. Again, most likely you're going to be taking care of a woman and her family. I suggest you sit your down and either try to change so that you can get yourself an American woman. Because like I said, that's the most lenient you're going to get. Because the women in other countries, they do not play. They do not play. And the crazy thing is, a lot of women in America are getting wind of that. And they're not playing either. So good luck to you. May the odds ever be in your favor.
You see that attitude. You see the way she's talking. The way she's demanding. Right? Demanding you stay home. Not realizing it's the attitude that's the problem. It is. But will they ever see that? No, they won't. Because they can do no wrong. Right? Where you're doing this and women from other... You don't understand. Paso bros are in these countries already. You can't forget that. Passport bros are already doing the work. We've already been doing the work for years and years and years. It's been a long time. It's kind of like, you know the song? It's been a long time coming.
A change gonna come.
And I know a change gonna come.
Oh, yes it will.
It's been too hard living.
Time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
That's what's going on with Passport Bros, right? It's been a long time coming, and we left for that change because we always knew what change was gonna come, and we all realized when we got out and seen it was different. I couldn't believe it was different. When I did the test on my wife, and it was different, I tested her like she was for the streets, and she wasn't. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And the reason why I had to treat her that way, I didn't treat her like but you know what I'm saying? The reason why I had to carry it that way was to make sure, of course, you got to protect yourself, right? And then when you realize it's so much better, oh man, it's so sweet. But you still got to be on top of your game. You got to be ready. And also you have to be knowledgeable enough, right? To where you know certain things. Like if you're not a talker, you got to have some know-how to yourself. But still, even if you don't, it's a lot better. See, if you got even a young guy, right? Never really talk to a woman like that, yeah. You won't get just completely demolished. I mean, even my boy Floyd said it, right? But we're not just bashing you for no reason. It's different, it really is. It's a lot better. And a lot of guys have realized that. And they ain't dealing with a woman like this no more. Because they know.
This is the way.
Passport bros. Passport. No.
Coming.
It's more to life than dealing with that.